So in the center of the reading, you have the Nine of Wands, and the Knight of Wands is a fire sign. Fire signs are Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. So this is a person that you probably focus on. This is probably somebody you're dealing with. And let me see. I can see this is a person that feels very passionate about you. This is probably somebody that you're even in a relationship with. An earth sign. I mean, it can be an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius, but I feel more like a Leo here. I feel like this is like a Leo that you're dealing with in the month of October. And over here in the position where what do you think and how you feel, you got the Ten of Swords. So maybe sometimes you feel left out in the cold, backstab. Maybe this usually means feeling backstab, but it has other meanings to it. Maybe you feel left out in the cold, or maybe you feel far away from that person. And the reason why I say that is because you got the Tower here. You got the Tower where there is a situation that's going to come to an end. Something is going to happen in the month of October. Something that's going to make a change in your life, in your relationship, in your workplace, in anything. A foundation will be shaken here with the Tower. With the Tower, you have to be careful because things can come to light. Yeah, right here with this card with the Tower. If you have been doing something, possibly backstabbing somebody, or somebody has been backstabbing you here, with let me show them to you. Over here with the Ten of Swords, feeling backstab, and the Tower, it's a situation where probably somebody haven't been completely honest with someone, and possibly it has been a fire sign involved. Maybe you're dealing with a fire sign, possibly a Leo, and maybe you haven't been completely honest with them, or they haven't been completely honest with you. And the reason why I'm saying it is because this is feeling backstab right here with the Ten of Swords. It's a situation where you feel backstab, and the Tower is a situation where things come to light. Something happens. Something finds a text message. Somebody finds someone else cheating. Something happens that is shaken. Somebody's foundation is about to be shaken. And I know it's involving a fire sign here. And the reason why I'm thinking that there is a person here, I mean, it can be anything. Like I say, this is a general reading. So this reading might and might not apply to you. You will only know that. Some of you are dealing with a fire sign. And it's going to be either you or them. They haven't been completely honest with each other. And the reason why I'm saying that is because you have the Two of Pentacles here. And the Two of Pentacles means that somebody's juggling two people. Somebody's juggling two different things. Somebody can be juggling two different jobs. Somebody can be juggling, most likely, two people, you know. Maybe you or this fire sign here, maybe they talking to you, but they also talking to someone else. Or maybe it's you. Maybe you talking to this fire sign, but you're also keeping your options open here by, talking to somebody else on the side. You will only know that. I'm just a messenger, so don't get mad at me. Like, some messages will be good. Some of the signs get some beautiful messages. Some of them have some messages with some drama. Some of them, like, I'm just a messenger. I just shuffle my cards. I ask the spirit to give me a message for you guys. I lay down the cards, and I try to read them to the best of my knowledge and understanding. So all I'm trying to do here is deliver the message. You will only know if this applies to you or not. I don't know that. So definitely, I see here there is a fire sign that you're dealing with. Somebody is doing some hanky-panky type of thing over here with the Tower, with the Ten of Swords, and with the Two of Pentacles. This means that there is a person that's juggling two people, but you're going to find out, or the other person is going to find out over here with the Tower. Whatever you've been keeping in a secret is going to come to the light, or whatever they've been keeping in a secret is going to come to light, causing you to feel backstabbed. And I'm not saying you're going to feel backstabbed, but you can feel, betrayed, hurt, left out in the cold, like somebody's doing you wrong. And over here, I feel like whatever situation you're going through right now with this person, maybe you're dealing with a player. And let me say why I'm saying maybe some of you guys are dealing with a player, because the Nine of Wands is usually somebody that's like a player. The Knight of Wands is usually a person that, it's a person that it can be passionate, but it can be also a cheater. And I'm not saying that you have to be dealing with a cheater, but the Knight of Wands is known for, the Knight of Wands get around. The Knight of Wands flirt. The Knight of Wands is not so faithful per se. I'm just saying, over here with the Two of Pentacles, it shows they juggling two people. So they're probably dealing with you and somebody else. But with the Tower, thanks God you're going to find out. And guess what? This is beautiful. You got the Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands means victory. This is the victory card. So whatever has been going on in this situation, I think you're going to be victorious. I think you're going to win at the end. This is the victory card. And this card is one of the best cards in the tarot deck, because this means victory. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I see the Fool. It's of it. Let me explain the Fool first. The Fool means new beginnings. The Fool means having hope and trusting your own self to move forward, to make a step forward, to seek new horizons. So I feel like if you're thinking about starting something new with somebody else, I feel that it can be pretty good, because you got the Six of Wands, which means victory. And the reason why I'm saying that is because you have two different people on this reading. Let me show you. Like I say, you already got the Two of Pentacles here, which showing you could possibly be dealing with two different people, right? It can be you or somebody else. But I do see two different people in this reading. Let me show you. In the beginning, I say there was a fire sign. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And you also have the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups is a water sign. It can be a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces. So I see two different people in this reading. It's a fire sign and a water sign. The fire sign is more like a flirt. It's more like a person that get around. Sort of like a player. And I'm not saying necessarily has to be a player, but it's definitely somebody very active, you know. A flirt. That's what I like to call the Knight of Wands. And then you got the Queen of Wands here. Somebody that's loving, somebody that's caring. And it seems like if she's making you an offer of love, maybe you have a water sign in your midst, and this person is gonna try to offer you love. And I feel like this could be a good match. This is probably somebody that's fancy. She likes to wear, you know, good clothes, eat good. She probably has a little money on her by the way she dresses. And she's probably going to make you an offering. And I feel like if you're trying to make up your mind, over here with the Two of Pentacles, which is showing juggling two different people or dealing with two different people. And I do see two people in this reading, a water sign and a fire sign. I feel like if you're trying to make up your mind between these two people, I feel like you should go for the water sign. And the reason why I think you should go for the water sign is because the Knight of Wands is usually more like a player. That person is more like a flirt. And the Queen of Wands is somebody caring and somebody nurturing and somebody more passive. And because it's linked over here with the Fool, which means new beginnings and starting something new, I feel like if you make up your mind and you choose the water sign, I feel like you will have victory here. You know, because I feel like this person is trying to make you an offer of love. And with the Fool here, I think that you're thinking about it. You're trying to go for something new. Maybe you have been feeling like the person you have been dealing with been doing some she or he ain't have no business doing, making you feel backstabbed. But the Tower is inevitable. Whatever it is that you or somebody else been doing in the dark, with the Tower here, is telling us that it's coming to light. So if it's you, Capricorn, they've been doing something behind somebody's back, you need to be careful. You need to be careful here with the Tower, because the Tower is saying that it's going to come to light. Now, if it's the other person you're dealing with, don't worry, because that person is going to get, you know, caught. Whatever he or she is doing is going to come to light. But you have a very nice outcome here with the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups, she's trying to offer you love. And over here with the Fool, I see that you're probably going to try to start something new with this person. And they will be very good because remember that juggling two people is never good. It's never good because it causes you anxiety. It causes you to feel confused. You don't know what you want. So it's good. I think it's in your best interest for you to go ahead and make up your mind between this fire sign and this water sign. Now let's move on to your messages from your angels. And you got the Knight of Earth. And the Knight of Earth says, time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments, a guardian angel. I feel like these two cards kind of like linked up right here. Because over here with the Two of Pentacles, it's like somebody is having too many things at once. Like you're trying to do more than you can handle on here with the Two of Pentacles. So with the Knight of Earth is saying it's time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments. So if your angels are advising you to honor your commitments, this is my advice to you. I'm not saying that you are, but if it's you, Capricorn, that you're possibly in a relationship or you're dealing with this fire sign, possibly a Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. If you're dealing with this person, you need to make up your mind, because I feel like maybe you're talking to this person and you're talking to somebody else on the side. Possibly a water sign, because you have two different people here. It's showing two different people that you're talking to, or that you have two different people in your midst. So you need to make up your mind and honor your commitment. So if you have a commitment with this fire sign, stick to it. And if you're no longer interested or you're no longer into this person, you need to release them and you need to let them know. And if you're interested in this water sign, you need to go for it. But you need to be truthful. You need to let the other person know instead of juggling two different people at the same time. Because your angels are telling you to honor your commitment. Now, over here you have awakening. And awakening says, look at things from a different perspective, or temporarily stand still. It's important to be yourself. So this one and this one are the same card. Awakening. Wait, I made a mistake. No, awakening is the Hangman. But I feel like, so you have the Hangman. The Hangman is awakening. And it means that maybe you're not making a decision, because the Hangman is all about trying to look at things from a different perspective and not being able to make a move. Maybe you're talking to two different people and you don't want to choose. Maybe you just don't want to choose. Maybe you're not ready to choose. But over here with the Fool, I think that new beginnings are coming. I think that you will make a decision and start something new with the Fool here. But awakening is telling you to be yourself. So the most important thing over here is not only looking at things from a different perspective, but also remember to be yourself. Honor your commitments here. And then the last one is the Knight of Water. And the Knight of Water saying, falling in love or wedding proposals. the need to balance emotions, an invitation to a social event. Again, it's telling you to balance your emotions. And over here with the Two of Pentacles, you need to balance, because you're juggling, so you're balancing here. I feel like you need to balance your emotions. Maybe you have emotions for these two different people, but you can't be in a relation with two people, right? You're gonna have to make a decision. And the reason why I feel like this water sign is most likely the person that you're gonna choose, and this is most likely the person that you're willing to start something new with. You know why? Because these two cards are talking about a water sign. The Nine of Water is a water sign, and the Queen of Water is also a water sign. So I feel like you have a water sign in your midst very heavily. You got to be thinking or dealing with a water sign. Water signs are Cancers, Scorpios, or Pisces. So I feel like you are going to start something new with this water sign, because look at this, falling in love or wedding proposals. Who knows? Maybe this can be your soulmate. Maybe this is the person you have been looking for. Maybe this can end up in a marriage or in a very stable relationship, and that is fabulous. This was a very beautiful reading. I mean, not all the way, because somebody's going to get caught doing something they ain't got no business.